Hello, this is my final review on this closure that I purchased from UKHairWeaves. So I've had this closure for about 8 weeks, and in that period I've washed it, dyed it, conditioned it, straightened it, curled it. Bleached the knots, I've done quite a bit to it, and so I just wanted to let you know how I've gotten on with it because I'm just about to take it out soon. I purchased the weave itself in about April/June 2009, and it's lasted me till now. I had high expectations of the closure because of the hair. I had no problem with the weave initially, and it was fine. It took to colour fine. It was good texture, it was good quality, so I expected the same from the closure, and I wasn't really disappointed. The hair on the closure is the same texture as the hair at the bottom. You know, sometimes you can have variations in batches and stuff like that, but I didn't really have any problems. It was totally fine. It blended well. The hair was silky. When I washed it, it didn't mat up or anything like that. Not that I expected it to mat up, but it was fine. I just generally did not have any qualms with the hair. No problems whatsoever. The hair was just an angel. Like, I didn't have problems with like flyaways either, or like, you know, when I curled it, it wouldn't go how I wanted. It was just generally fine. So, you know, the hair, thumbs up. I bleached the knots of this closure to give a more natural looking scalp, a more natural looking look, full stop. And I didn't have any problems with this either. Sometimes when you bleach lace frontals or wigs or anything like that, you get resistant knots, which are like knots that just refuse to bleach. They refuse to go blonde. They just stay black no matter what you do. And if you keep on bleaching them, you have a risk of messing up your hairpiece. But with this, the first time I bleached it, it was fine. All the knots got bleached. They all turned blonde, and it's absolutely fine. So I've just got like literally net at the bottom and no black dots whatsoever. So it was just really fine, and it did give me a more natural look. For the time that I've had it, I would say that the closure is quite durable. I've had the cases where my hair's really been itching me, so I've had to really scratch it and stuff like that. And I've had no tears in the lace whatsoever. It looks like it will be fine. I've sewn it down using the perimeter that's available, and it was net as well. And I've had no tears in that as well. So I do expect it to last. I'm even going to turn it into a wig so I can just keep on rocking it. But yeah, the hair is durable and the knot is durable. So the whole closure. I paid roughly about £45 for this closure because it was on sale. At the time, I thought, yeah, this is a decent price. It's not too bad. Now, looking at other closures, I do see that, you know, it is very good price. I got what I paid for and even more. So this was an item worth investing in. So I'm very happy with what I paid for and what I've received. Like I said before, I bleached a knot. When you bleach hair, it weakens the hair. You have to really condition it and restore life into it. When I bleached my knots, I didn't feel it. I was like, oh, it doesn't really matter, it will be fine. Lo and behold, when I had some of those times where my hair was really itching me and I really got in there, I just pulled and like a strand of hair came out, and I was like freaking out. Oh my gosh, I can't lose all this hair. Like, I was just thinking one strand is like a penny or 2 pennies. Like, I just can't lose all the hair. And obviously when it sheds, if it sheds too much, you get like certain bald patches and stuff like that. So I went to buy myself a sealant, and this is what I used. And after I sealed the knots of the hair, which provides sort of like a coat to protect the hair and stop it from breaking off, it was absolutely fine. So now I itch. Yeah, and no hair. So shedding is fine. If I didn't bleach the knots, it probably wouldn't have happened. But after I sealed the knots, the hair was fine. So there's no breakage from the hair either. The hair is just, it's fine. I didn't leave any hair out, so I didn't need to blend or anything like that. I'm sure if you wanted to put your hair, the closure just behind your hairline, whether it blended or not would depend on the texture of your hair. My hair is quite coarse, so I wouldn't have tried that. But the hair, like I said before, the hair of the closure blended with the hair of the weave. There was no problem whatsoever. I positioned my closure right in the middle of my head, over here. With this, I was able to have a centre part and a side part, because the closure itself is about 4 inches by 3.5. I thought that was big enough. It's relative size of a normal closure. The only thing I found was that when I wanted to do a side part, like the extreme side parts, when I wanted to have a sweeping bang or anything like that, sometimes if I wasn't careful, the net would show because I would part it really close to the end. So next time I would position it a little more to the left or right, depending on how I wanted to part my hair, just so I could get that centre and side part without any problem. But even with when it was in the middle, it was still fine as well. Overall, I'll say this closure was worth investing in. I recently went natural, so I didn't really want to leave any of my hair out. I didn't want to manipulate it too much. I just wanted to care for it. So I found that, and I'm trying to get my sides to grow as well. So I think for me personally, I'll prefer a frontal, you know, because I can keep everything protected, but frontals are hassle as well. So this is perfect. Like, I'm going to turn this into a wig so I can just throw it on and take it off and be able to look after my hair underneath, and I think the closure is perfect for it. It's a good price and it was just perfect. So thanks for watching. Bye.